Hi, and welcome to Getting Started with Cryptocurrency Moonfinder on Discord. So one thing you'll notice when you join is our mod bot will set you up with a video to watch, and you'll receive your access after 10 minutes. So that just gives you a little bit of time to watch this Getting Started video and also to have a look in the Start Here channel. So the Start Here channel is a lot of the frequently asked questions and a bit of the information that we think you should have. Once you've had a chance to look through here, subscription support, if you've already subscribed, you can either jump in here or you can message Moonfinder support to get set up with full access. Once your 10 minutes has passed, you'll see the rest of the channels. So you'll see, first of all, community. So beginner chat, just to get a general idea. All questions are welcome in the beginner chat. All communities are quite friendly, but if it's something where you're just getting started, one of the big reasons to ask it in beginner chat is there may be a lot of others that are thinking the same, and by putting the question out there, you've helped them out as well. Also means that a lot of our experienced ones can hop into that channel and know that the information they share with you should just be a little bit easier to understand. So you don't want to really be filled with too many technical explanations. You just want what is it, how it works, what should I do? So starting off with the basics in beginner chat, general chat, anything crypto related, trading chat. So there's a bit of charting, bit of technical analysis that occurs in here. There's a lot of discussion over Moonfinder's predictions. The main reason you're here is for Moonfinder's data analysis. So Moonfinder will make predictions based on data patterns that are occurring. So it's looking for patterns that occur prior to a growth. So basically, instead of just going, all right, well, this has gone up by 20%, if it's gone up by 20%, chances are it's getting ready to come down. This is more looking for increases in demand and increases that are trending towards continuing behavior. So we can see here, we've got a coin here, Enigma project. It's been pinging for a little while. So it's had a little bit of going. So if we have a look at that, we can see that that's starting to trend up. So at the moment, this is on Christmas Eve. The predictions we're looking at here, the market is an absolute mess. Despite that, another couple of coins. OK Cash. You can see that was trending up. Exclusive coin. You can see a couple of things for that. Again, we can see a trend up here as well. So you should see that kind of behavior, especially in a good market, but when we're starting to see a bad market, being able to pull this kind of information from Moonfinder is absolutely absolute gold. So what else do we have here? So we've got top 5, so you can basically trade when you want to trade. So you can have a look in here and see what the number 1 coin is at the moment. Number 2, we've got a bit of a few options to choose from. I'll just swing back over to the Start Here channel mode for a moment with regards to this scoring that you'll see here. So if we jump back into the Start Here channel, we're looking for what do the scores mean? Used to stabilize results. So if it gets pumped for 3 minutes and dumped, it doesn't usually alert. If a coin's actually triggered, classed as pumping, you'll see pump and dump warnings here that don't actually get a score at all. So those ones will be completely ignored. So when the demand is too high or the price increase is too high, it doesn't actually get any scores at all. If they meet a set of conditions, they will get a certain number of points, and if they meet the opposite of those conditions, they'll lose a certain number of points. That's basically some tricky stuff we do on the back end. I can't tell you too much about how it works because a bit of a secret. But basically, anything in the middle, you pretty much want to ignore. What you're looking for is really for a prediction, is for it to hit 20. So if you don't have any recent predictions, you could try going down and having a look at maybe ones that are about the 15 mark. And for the opposite of that, ones that are starting to look a bit bad as well, you can keep an eye on those. There is a worst coin category, so you can see which ones are starting to basically misbehave and are ideally ones that you drop if you've got them, or put a stop loss in place so you're going to mitigate loss. So as mentioned here, you can pick them in the top 5 before a prediction, and you can bring them to the trade chat for a discussion, which is the best thing to do. Pick one out of predictions. I'm just going to pick a random one. Not with a pump. So that is, I'll bring that up in a sec. So this is saying that the increase in demand is higher than it should be, and the increase in price is higher than it should be. So even though it's triggered a prediction, or it's hit enough to receive a prediction, it looks suspicious. So it could be met with a crash on the other side of it. Okay, so if we were to look at this one, so we're looking at Enigma here. If we were to look at this one, what we'd be looking at is for support. Now the support isn't, it's back here. So support is how far is that coin going to drop down? So the buy orders that are going to basically prop that coin up don't really start to kick into about here. The resistance, you can see that it's got a bit of resistance here and here, and it's just, there's a fair bit of resistance there. So basically what happens is you're going to need a lot of buy orders to eat away through here to make their way up to here. So you can't have a bunch of people just buy it and then you've managed to get the price up to here. It's not going to happen without some big money being spent. And a bunch of sell orders could push that price down to about here. So you'll see that kind of talk, support and resistance occurring a fair bit. Let's have a look on Bitbane. Okay, so the resistance is quite strong here, and there's not much support. I'll just pick one more. These are live picks as well, they aren't rehearsed, as you can probably tell. So here's good. You've got a fair bit of resistance, fair bit of support. There is a fair bit of resistance as well. Sorry, by good, it's not terrible, but you'd still watch and see how it goes. So this is one where you probably take it to the trade chat. And if you're using something like, just a sec. If you're using something like a Chrome plugin, like Better Bittrex, and you had a little bit of charting experience, you may be able to go through and take a better look at the studies on that. So there's a bit of extra information there you'd be able to see with this plugin called Better Bittrex. So that's another way you can look at it. But honestly, if you're here just for a quick and easy, what you want is predictions, trading chat. That's it. You basically want to, when they come into here, discuss them in trade chat, get an idea of whether or not they're worth buying. If you're getting the hang of it, jump into beginner chat. If you just want to talk crypto, jump into general chat. And if you want to start getting a bit fancy, that's when you can start to dip into the Twitter feeds. So you can see, so Twitter's quite influential as far as cryptocurrency goes. So in these Twitter feeds, you'll find that there's a lot of different things that will occur that will influence coin movements. We've got influential Twitter feeds as well. So we've got a couple of people in there that tend to have either valuable information or influence the cryptocurrency market, and coin calendars as well. So here's some events that are likely to impact the behavior of coins as they go. You'll also find help and support, report a bug, request a feature, and then you can start to delve into the advanced features under here. So anything below this line, you basically don't want to bother with until you've started to really get the hang of it. There's some absolute gems there, but they're ready for you when you're ready for them. All right, hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to shout out in the beginner chat. If you're on a trial, you'll have a trial chat as well, so you can reach out in those. So each of these community chats will be available for subscribers. While you're on a trial, you won't be able to reach out in those, but as soon as you subscribe, you can get involved with those, and you can also start to play around with Moon Manager as well. Thanks, guys.